Hi Aries, this is your July 25th or July 31st weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Eight of Cups clarified by the Ten of Swords. We have the Knight of Cups clarified by the Three of Cups. We have the Emperor. In the potential outcome, we have the Fool with the Six of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, and we also have the Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but you could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign because we've got every single element on the table. We got cups, we got swords, we got wands and pentacles, right? But out of court cards, we have the Knight of Cups, right? The Knight of Cups could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This looks major, to be honest with you, and it feels like they have to do something first, something big, something major, so they could be with you. They could be doing it themselves because they love you. Or it could have been you telling them. It could have been like an ultimatum or a prerequisite for the two of you to be together. Perhaps something about them is unacceptable to you, right? And they're going to go for it, right? So the first card that came out is the Eight of Cups and is clarified by the Ten of Swords. This is that major change, and I think those two cards are coming from the person coming towards you. The Eight of Cups, this is them walking away from something or someone, or this is them not listening to what other people say. And when I said they're walking from someone, they could be already involved with somebody, or perhaps they have to walk away from their current surroundings, their family, or people who are against the two of you from being together. Perhaps they are living somewhere else on the other side of the globe and they have to relocate, right? And I think they're ready to do that. But again, like I said, it could have been you who told them, you know what, unless you do this, there is no way for the two of us to be together. And whatever the case, they're doing it, right? The Eight of Cups is clarified by the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords, this is them ending something. And with the Eight of Cups, this is them walking away from whatever they had to deal with. All of this is because they are in love with you. Because here they come with the Knight of Cups clarified by the Three of Cups. The Knight of Cups, like I said, it could be a water sign, but the Knight of Cups is the most romantic knight out of all 4 knights. The Knight of Cups is often called the knight in the shining armor. The Knight of Cups is all about genuine, authentic love. The Three of Cups, and I think the Three of Cups is a card of a union. It really is. The Three of Cups is a card of celebration. It's a card of the two of you celebrating something called life, something called love. Yes, I know the Three of Cups could be a card of a third-party situation. So again, if they're leaving someone behind for you, then that's what it means. But again, they're doing it because they love you. Speaking of you, Aries, we have the Emperor right there in the middle. That is your major arcana card, unless you're dealing with another Aries. But it's always a good sign to have your own card, your own major arcana card in your own reading. That means you're definitely the one in charge. You're definitely the one calling the shots. And remember how I said it could have been an ultimatum coming from you? That could be it. Anyway, in the potential outcome, we have the Fool with the Six of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. The Six of Wands in the middle used to be called the proposal card. And the Ace of Pentacles often does come through as a proposal. Alright, but both of those two cards are cards of victories. It's a card of success. The Ace of Pentacles always comes from somebody who is ready to settle down, ready to start a family, ready to get serious. To me personally, the Ace of Pentacles is the ace of all aces. And I don't mean to insult or belittle the other 3 aces, but the Ace of Pentacles is like a package, it's like a bundle. All aces combined into one. And the Fool, the first card in the potential outcome, this is you guys, go for it, going for it. This is you taking a risk. This is both, and even though they have to do something, they have to change something, they have to get away from something in the beginning with those Eight of Cups and the Ten of Swords, I think for you it is also something you'll have to change, something you will have to let go of, and it's both of you Both of you doing that. And I don't think you're going to regret it, because we have the Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This is what it's all about in the hopefully not so distant future. The Ten of Cups is a card of happy marriage. It's actually called the Happily Ever After card. It's one of the best cards when it comes to emotionally fulfilling relationships or marriage. And with the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Wands being in the potential outcome, I think that's where the two of you are heading. I really do. And by the way, I'm not going to do an extended for you. I think both of you are definitely on the same page. You're definitely on the same page. Both of you know if you do this, if you make those changes, if you walk away from something, then, you know, you're in it to win it. Both of you are. Alright? Really happy for you, Aries. Congratulations. Aries, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Seven of Wands, we have the Lovers, we have the Page of Swords clarified by the Seven of Cups, and we also have the Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Gemini or a fellow fire sign, but it doesn't really matter what their sign is because you know what that is, right? It's a very simple spread, to be honest here. So you guys are going to be looking at different options. You could be different in 2 different houses, 2 different vacation destinations, 2 different cars, or 2 different whatever. And you are going to insist that you pick the one that you want. Plain and simple. Alright? All of this is because you're going to do more research on the subject than they do. And I think that's actually the advice for you. Because when the two of you start talking about it, you'll show them that you've done your research, and you'll basically tell them, so here's why we should get this house, or here's why we should get this car, because this, and that. All of this is because you did your research. Alright? So the Seven of Wands, this is a card of somebody who is on active defense. You see that person in the Seven of Wands all the way to your left? That's you. That's you defending your opinion. This is you defending the option you want to go with, right? The Lovers in the middle, it could be a Gemini you're dealing with, or the Lovers is a card of a choice, right? Then we have the Page of Swords clarified by the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is also a card of a choice. And the Page of Swords, in this case, this is you doing your research. The Page of Swords is a card of spying, keeping tabs, but in this case, it translates into you, like I said, doing your research and taking notes, I guess. And the Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck, I think that's you. You're a fire sign, so you're getting all excited, all fired up, all passionate about it. And like I said with the Seven of Wands, the first card that came out, you're going to insist on the option that you want. Again, because you're going to do your research. Alright? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Aries, this week. And it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the King of Wands clarified by Justice. We have the Four of Wands, the Knight of Swords clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, and we also have the Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So you've got this King of Wands. I don't think that's you. I think that is somebody coming back to you. They could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but since they're clarified by Justice, and we also have the Knight of Swords here, it could be somebody with a lot of air in their charts, or the other way around, a fire sign with air or an air sign with fire, right? Yeah, the King of Wands is clarified by Justice. Like I said, they may have some air in their chart. Justice is the personal Libra card. But at the same time, Justice could be a major apology coming from them. The Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right, in this case, is also an apology card. So, you've guessed it, they're very sorry. At the same time, I think they want to go all the way with you, right? Because the very next card that came out after the King of Wands is the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is one of the commitment and marriage cards, to me personally. It always reminds me of an actual wedding. Some people call it the 11-11 card, but essentially it is one of the commitment or marriage cards. And the Knight of Swords, the next card over, like I said, it could be them having air in their chart, but the Knight of Swords is the fastest knight out of all 4 knights, so they're rushing back in because there's some kind of a sense of an urgency. Perhaps they already know you started talking to other people, or they finally realized that they love you, or this time apart made them realize just how much they love you, right? And the Wheel of Fortune clarifying the Knight of Swords, this is them wanting to start a new cycle, a very brand new cycle, and with new rules. I keep hearing new rules, new deal, you know, things like that. So hopefully you guys can work it out, but they really, really want to get the show back on the road with you. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Aries, this week. We have the Ace of Wands, we have the Two of Wands, we have the Six of Swords clarified by the Six of Pentacles and the Three of Wands, and we also have the Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You will either have a bright idea or inspiration yourself. You may have a business idea, right? Or an idea, to start a new business, to get a startup going, or you may have a couple of options presented to you by other companies or by other people. And this whole spread right here is you choosing one. Or if you have an idea yourself, you'll be thinking about what would be the best way to get this moving, right? So the Ace of Wands, the first card that came out, it could be your own bright idea or an inspiration, right? Then we have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands, this is either you trying to understand how to get this show on the road, what you need to do about it. Perhaps this is you reaching out to other people. Or if the Ace of Wands is just one of the offers, one of the job offers or one of the business adventures offers, with the Two of Wands, you're trying to decide those two offers. The Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck, this is a card of a multiple choice. And it's also a card of a slight confusion. So either way, I think you're going to need some time to digest this information, to wrap your head around it, to do your research, whatever. Then we have the Six of Swords clarified by the Six of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. So you'll find out what you need to do. You'll figure it out. Because with the Six of Swords, this is you moving forward. The Six of Pentacles clarifying it again, that kind of shows that you'll have two options or multiple options on how to move forward with your own idea. And the Three of Wands clarifying the Six of Pentacles, this is you making up your mind or making a decision. You see, it's a kind of symbolic that we have the Two of Wands and then the Three of Wands, right? Because with the Two of Wands, this is you thinking about it, trying to make a decision. But the Three of Wands is my card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision. I don't think you'll be rushed into it. If this is two companies coming towards you, or say a new company comes towards you, but then your existing company counter offers it, I don't think you're going to be rushed into it. You'll have time to think about it and do your research and ask other people for their opinion if you have to. Alright? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Aries, this week. We have the Five of Cups clarified by the King of Pentacles. We have the Hermit. We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or any zodiac sign. What you're not expecting is to receive a message from this King of Pentacles. And they miss you, and I think they want to work things out with you, or just catch up with you. The Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck, this is that message that's coming from the King of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles is the first card on the left, clarifying the Five of Cups. Since we have the Eight of Pentacles right next to the deck, it could be somebody you used to work with, used to do business with, right? The Five of Cups is a card of missing somebody. This is a card of grieving. This is a card of a regret. So obviously, I don't think you've been talking to this person. I don't think you've heard from them for a long time. Right? The Hermit in the middle, if this King of Pentacles is a Virgo, it makes total sense because the Hermit is the person of Virgo card. Or the Hermit, I guess this is them, thought about it for a long time. They thought of you. If this is your ex, then obviously they went through some kind of a thought process. So here they come. They want to catch up or they want to work things out with you. With that Eight of Pentacles, right? The Eight of Pentacles is a card of work, business, and finances, or this is them wanting to work things out with you. What you're going to do after that is going to be up to you. But what you're not expecting is to hear from this King of Pentacles. Alright? And that's pretty much what I have for you, Aries, for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Aries, have an amazing week.